What is going on, everybody? King Recon here. Before we get into the chapter video, I just want to have an announcement. I have an announcement for you guys in terms of the future of Tokyo Ghoul on this channel. I just did my schedule for next semester's classes, and it looks like Monday is going to be off the list in terms of content for a series that comes out on a Monday. Like, let's just say I might be able to make a video on something before, then release it on Monday, but as far as something coming out on Monday, it's no longer going to be possible. It's going to be like a Thursday to where, or even worse than a Thursday, honestly, because it's going to be straight from work to school, and from school I have to come home and get ready to go to sleep so I can go back and go to work in the next morning, because it's going to be, Monday's going to be a very, very long day on Mondays and Thursdays. They're going to be very, very long days in the upcoming semester. So I just want to tell you guys that in advance. Tokyo Ghoul on Mondays, if it comes out on Mondays, if I'm not able to like read it on Sunday or whatever, it's no longer going to happen. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, and I don't know what is gonna be the future of doing the reactions. I'll probably have to move it to a separate day, but just know that Tokyo Ghoul more than likely will not be done on Monday unless there's a miracle, unless there's a miracle or something along those lines. But you know, I have to think about my future, and I have to prioritize certain things over others, and I have to prioritize my job and my school over this. So thank you very much for understanding. I don't know what I'm going to do, but we're going to have to move it on to another day. So it's no longer going to be a part of the weekly rotation. And we'll see what happens from then on out. But just know that Tokyo Ghoul will no longer be done on Mondays. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So we'll see what happens, but we're just going to go with the flow. For right now, on a brighter note, let's read these 2 chapters of greatness. Man, after my boy Hide said to Toka that you know, let's go dig up some Kaneki awesome sauce. So let's see what happens here. And I apologize for my voice in advance, man. It's the allergies, bro. It's insane. If that thing wakes back up, it'll go on an eating rampage to recoup its lost energy. The lone plan that the CCG has been waiting for long years of research will finally come to fruition. If its attacks end up being at the same scale as they were earlier, other wards might suffer damage as well. Other wards might suffer damage. No, if that thing goes anywhere, it's taking it out. It's wiping it off the map. It's nuking it. You know, without even having to nuke it, it's still nuking it. I mean, everything's getting eradicated by Dragon Kaneki, man. Period. That's it. That is it. Unless you have some sort of another like an Ava or a Gundam here to go against Dragon Kaneki, it's not being stopped, son. It's not being stopped. So that 23rd ward will follow all of it. Do us a favor and explain how you've arrived at that conclusion, Miss Nishino. That Kagune is really just this. Origami? The surface area of a paper crane is around 40% of the area of the paper from which it was folded. Unfolding a crane increases its surface area by more than 2.5 times. Kagune can be thought to be made of paper that has been folded countless times. Inside them, vast physical structures are kept compressed. Professor Kano referred to them as folded structures, and that thing because it's taken in so many kanhuho possesses quite a few paper cranes. The more kakuho it has, the bigger it gets. That's what you're trying to say, right? And that makes sense. The flipping thing just it looked like it kept absorbing and absorbing every single thing around it. You're like, holy flagnars, man, how much bigger is this thing gonna get? So what do? We know that it's been active for a specific, albeit enormous area. Somewhere inside this area, the progenitor individual must exist. If we can find and eliminate its main body, the Kagune ought to enter a decay state. But that'll be like looking for a single ant in a desert. Do we not have any other options? We can also wait for its natural death. Kano theorized that RC cells possess structures analogous to telomeres. In other words, Kagune can undergo a predetermined amount of cellular divisions. Predetermined. The Hayflick limit, which means if that huge thing reaches its division limit, it'll die out. So it can only absorb so much, is what they're saying. Oh, let me reread that one more time. So what it's saying is, you know, outside this area. which means that after, I mean, it can only get so much bigger, because it looks like it just keeps spreading out. These are C cells all over the place. So the bigger it gets is gonna be it's gonna be bad for it. It's gonna be very, very bad for it. This is just a conjecture, but approximately it's gonna take 200 years to reach the limit. Well, I mean, Kaneki has already had a bunch of stuff inside of him anyway, so it makes sense. 200 years, get out of here. In about 200 years, that thing will die out on its own. What are you gonna do in 200 years? The whole planet is gonna be gone in 200 years, man. That's Goku in. Guess it's time to go looking for that ant. What even is its main body? Special Class Marude, we're in trouble. They don't even know what its main body is, man. So what you're telling me is that Kaneki himself, like the human body of Kaneki, is still alive and like, or what I mean by alive is we know it's alive, but the structure of his body is still the same. It still looks like a human form body. If am I right here? Am I correct in that statement? Into which it still is human Kaneki somewhere that is controlling this thing inside of it, right? I'm trying to think of something else that I know that I can compare it to. But while I get to that, let me continue the chapter. What the hell is this racket? Inside the gate, there's. Let me see this perspective of a building looking upwards. Ghouls. What are they here for? Is that my main man, Uta? What are you lot doing? Hurry up and... the squad! Yo, look at this squad. Let me save this panel. This probably has to be the thumbnail. Look at the squad right here, man. Look at my boy Hide. Let me see. Yo, he squatted up, man. My boy's like, yeah. Covering up in the mouth, just looking up, man. Look at me, I'm the GOAT. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. And then we have over here our goody tree. Nagachika, what is the meaning? Amon, isn't that Kotaru Amon? And they know my boy, bro. They know about the mans. It really is. I thought he died on duty in the 20th Ward. Don't try my man like that. Don't try him. Nagachika, one of the 9 hells are in the 9. Are you playing at? Someone fetch me higher mind. I have found us allies. I assume Miss Kimi told you already, but we have to dig out that thing's main body, no? He knows, bro. He knows. I'm telling you, it is still his human body. But humans are rather limited on that front. We need people that can move a little faster. Faster? Why, you don't tell me. Are you saying that we should join hands with the ghouls? That's the food that wanted, man. That is the whole basis of his plan. Yes. Yes. He said it just like that. He said, yeah. He's not speaking in PlayStation symbols. Listen to the man. He's no longer speaking in PlayStation symbols, man. You'll be able to comprehend exactly what he's trying to tell you. That thing's main body is actually Ken Kaneki. He put it right out there for him. And it's for his sake. These people will even cooperate. Will cooperate even with us. Ken Kaneki? The one-eyed king? Yeah. My man? But didn't he get executed? Of course, we did hear rumors of sightings of him, but I can't believe any of this. Can someone explain what the hell's going on? Where's the bureau chief? The chief has resigned. He was using us, the CCG, for his own means to his own ends. Resigned? Why is Hirako here? His spectacle of executing Ken Kaneki was just another ploy to gain our trust. Look at Furuta right here, man, with the hair covering one side, and the other half looks like the mask that's always smiling, man. That's such a cool panel. It was a top secret underground operation designed to birth that thing, and we fell for his tricks, hook, line, and sinker. Even Hirako was a victim of his machinations. So that's the story. But I come back, and what do I find? Ghouls on CCG grounds, and Amon and Marude back from the dead. I hope Arima and Haidu are just around the corner. So you with the mask and Amon and the rest of them plan to dig out Ken Kaneki alongside the CCG? Did you really think these inspectors would stand alongside ghouls? Look at their faces. You'll find your answer. Look at them, man. They look disgusted just being next to these guys. They look completely and utterly disgusted just being in the presence of ghouls. Regardless of the circumstances, allying with them is impossible, no matter how efficient it might be. Right, Marude? Leave before we exterminate you. Or would you rather we kill each other here, Senor Inspector Ui? What ought to be most important to an inspector? Exterminating ghouls. Wrong. Ghoul Countermeasures Act Preamble. Peace! Peace is valuable above all else, and members of the Commission of Counter Ghoul shall spare no effort in its preservation. My man Amon brought out the Book of Legend, read it out to him straight out the script, straight out the book, straight out scripture. Ghoul Countermeasures Act Preamble. Peace is valuable above all else, and members of the Commission of Counter Ghoul shall spare no effort in its preservation. That is what investigators do. Fight for peace. We must fight, even at a ghoul's side. I will take up this mission. Psycho greatness. As an inspector, I will fight alongside the ghouls. That's what I'm talking about. My girl, man. Juniors ought to follow in the footsteps of their seniors. Special class Marude. Look, Yuri, I heard that you were once assigned even old grandmas to get things done. Hey, that's a shoot. That's a shoot. I don't care what's happening. I'll never take the help of a ghoul. Marude, don't listen to them. They're our enemies. What about the pride of the CCG? And they just throw their masks up in the air. The ghouls, man, they just say, yeah, but we don't need this. We're on your side, baby. All the masks go up, man. They no longer need it. Look at Toka. Pride? Like what pride, man? What pride? Yo, this is an awesome panel. This might have to be the thumbnail. Yo! Toka greatness, man. She told him straight up to take it and just eat it, son. Are you really prepared to die over something like this? How stupid are you? She's so pretty. My boy, hey, he immediately forgot about the whole ghouls versus humans, the whole, they're not the same as us, I'm disgusted. He saw Toka and he was like, I like this. I like that. We will do anything. There's something, aren't they? I think we should put an end to this. Is that Juzo? The CCG should by itself. At least that's what Mr. Shinohara would do. That's a factual statement. What Shinohara would do, huh? How long are you going to keep saying shit like that, Suzuya? Decide for yourself what you will do. You're an adult now. Oh my. Well, if you said you're willing to join hands with the ghouls, the whole of the CCG would be right behind you, but is that so? Well then, let's all go together. Juzo, man. It'll be easier that way, right? Steals the nerves, don't it? You see all of them, man. He didn't accomplish his mission. This is what you wanted, isn't it? The CCG will be glad to accept your help. Let's go. Next page. We don't need to wait. We're going straight to 151, man. That's the Wonders are doing doubles. The Wonders are doing doubles, man. You don't have to wait for the next chapter in the like swimwear until, you know, after this chapter ends. And they'll probably have like a bigger cliffhanger than the last chapter, and then I'm going to be heated. I'm going to be heated because that's what always happened. That's what always happens when I do a double or a triple or a quad or whatever the case may be. In order to take back Tokyo, the CCG has joined hands with ghouls. What is their plan? 32 million copies in print worldwide. Whoa! Ishida's making money. Ishida's making bank. Special Joint Countermeasures HQ. In our Bozy Wordos. Sinabego wad wenner alo van doi anas wendy uri gumpum. Resem any pondor poga dazabigo henpunda demad walum. Begozin on to well was bendu wali steamed him, huh? Bigo wandaro hauda huda jumbamba, hauda huda angunier. I see. When the What does it say? Nagaraja? The Maharaja? Jinder Mahal? The modern day Maharaja? Underground started destroying everything. In order to stop it, their king, they all attacked it at once. It didn't look like they were making much of a dent, but whenever they took out one of the king's eyeballs, the attack somewhat dulled somewhat. One sec, bro. Didn't look like they were making much of a dent, but whenever they took out one of the king's eyeballs, the attacks dulled somewhat, and it's going back to the dragon. They finished destroying all of its eyeballs, and some amount of time later, the king finally stopped his movements and apparently turned to stone. Eyeballs. That's it. As the Kakuri materializes in places that RC cells cluster, eyeball patterns are often observed, and RC cells cluster most densely near Kakuho. So it's likely the Kakuho-equipped main body is in the vicinity of one of those eyeball things, right? So it's like the Kakuho-equipped main body is in the vicinity of one of those eyeball things. So Kanaki's inside one of the eyeballs? So we've got to flip every eyelid, eh? Doesn't spare us much trouble. Yes, but this is still a massive development. And it was made possible by information brought from the 24th Ward. Thank you so much, Kirishima. Yo, guess something came out of me digging halfway through the earth, huh? Yeah, they're getting all bashful about piss off. Getting thanked by a human, it feels weird. For you, oh man. We don't have much time until it resumes its activity, which means we are currently in need of a method to find Ken Kaneki near those eyeballs. Only we could pinpoint the irregularity of his body amidst all that. A way to search out a human from a sea of RC cells, huh? We could use the technology that powers our sensor gates. No, we don't have time to cobble together devices. We need to use what we already have. Infrared? Nope. What about sonar? Not a bad idea. There should be something about RC cells, RC cell wave transception experiments in Kano's notes. Howdy! Miss, you sure are pretty. Doing anything at the moment? What's this? I got this feeling we've met before. I learned Aogiri Tree, Kano's people were holding you captive. I looked for you endlessly. We had those tree bastards on the run. But I never thought I'd find you again at the CCG of all places. Neither did I, Nishiki. I'm happy to see you again, but I walked to Professor Kano's side on my own two legs. What? Kano was walking far from the human path. But there was simply no one like him in the world of Ghoulology, ladies and gentlemen. Ghoulology. That's precisely why I chose to become his assistant. His intentions were entirely medical. He was trying to engender a situation in which the country would have no choice but to pursue ghoul research. After the revolution, I would be branded a heinous criminal. I doubt I'll be able to do much research at all. Ken Kaneki was but a huge bomb to draw the world's eyes to the issue itself. How fatally boring. His ends aside, I wanted the man's knowledge. You can't blame her for that. For what? To make my dreams come true. To live without blame and censure as a human beside you, a ghoul. Oh my. For that I needed to change the prevailing human ethos, the attitude of ghoul extermination. That huge kakuja is made of a special substance known as pluripotent cells. Research into RC cell spirit medical advancements and maybe that. Kimi, do you really think humans will look at that monstrous thing and think to draw closer to ghoul kind? How many humans has it killed? Looking at that thing, I almost wish I myself wasn't a ghoul. Nishiki, are you calling that thing a ghoul? If its main body really is Kaneki, then yes. Kaneki is a human, isn't he? Not a ghoul. But a man became that. And you ghouls are helping solve the problems a man created. Yo, that's a good point. That's a shoot. Please follow the posted directions. The police will direct you from here. Please remain in line as you move. Okay, don't worry, everyone. I hear it's just sleeping. We ghouls are pretty cute. We'll be staying in the line again. I'm going back to the countermeasures room for a little. You guys should rest up here. Psycho. I say you take care of yourself too, squad leader. Lazily being lazy. Yuri Special Class. It appears that even the ghouls are helping in the evacuation efforts. Don't make me laugh. After the appearance of beasts like that, nothing seems strange in comparison. I suppose you have a point. I heard something interesting from Marude about the Underground King, I assume. The Underground King. And that is one of the Washu's taboos. Nothing's true identity is the one-eyed ghoul of the Washu. It was of the Washu, but it hated us. It faced the old CCG head-on and was driven... Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. One sec, bro. After the appearance of a beast like that, nothing seems strange in comparison. I suppose you have a point. I heard something interesting from Marude about the Underground King. I assume the influence from the 24th. It is that is one of the Washu's taboos. That thing's true identity is the one-eyed ghoul of the Washu. It was of the Washu, but it hated us. It faced the old CCG head-on and was driven underground. I had heard that Ken Kaneki's Kagone was taken from someone from the Washu lineage. Perhaps that is why that thing has taken its chosen form. If I were one to retrace history, I would push this new above-ground king down below. Special Class, where are you helping us? Ghoul blood runs in my veins too. Proud, terrible blood. And soon all will know. I think I should buy myself some favors in advance. Besides, I have a few people I need to thank. The people who actually killed my father. And you see the suits, man, with the hats. What? Hey, here we go. Here we go. They're starting to go in there like slow more. They're going ham. Somebody blocks. Goes down. The hell's with these guys? They don't care whether you're ghoul or human. They don't care, yo. Clang. Here we go. Let's go. What in the world? And we still see that thing is chilling, bro. Asleep. Yeah. Ide and Toga, bro, on top of the skyscraper. Chilling, looking at my boy Kaneki, man. Asleep, is he? The GSDF, the police, the CCG, and the ghouls. Kind of crazy if you think about it. I wonder. Isn't that mask hot? Oh, want me to take it off? Oh, come on, it's embarrassing. But you're right, it gets pretty steamy in here. Oh, well, whatever, might as well. Hide actually took off the mask. No way. Ah, the breeze. So then, I removed my mask. Time to get beneath yours too, Toga. Yeah, I love how Ishida's building up to this revelation. When did you start liking him? Come on, when I recklessly went up against those doves. Did you look at the Hide, man? Like he's shaded out like he's Dio. If you died, I'd be sad. That's what he said. I guess that was when. No way, that scamp managed to say something like that. I feel like I was always getting saved by him. I hope I'll be able to save him this time. Ishida's a troll. This man is still refusing to show us the bottom side of his face, or is that the bottom half of his face is burned, right? We'll give it our best. So what about the wedding? Seriously, come on, tell me where was the honeymoon? Did he give you a ring? Oh no, never mind. I thought he was just trolling, but no, that's right. Yeah, it's because the bottom side of his face was burned. Man, I thought he was trolling me for a sec. I feel like I was always getting saved by him. I hope I'll be able to save him this time. We'll give it our best. Yeah, man. Boy, Hide, bro. Look at that. The whole entire thing right here is just gone. So what about the wedding? All right, let's go to the next page. The ring, I gave it to him. The eye. Oh snap! That thing's. Oh Lord, here we go. The ring. That's what they're gonna search for. Somewhere inside that huge body. So now. Oh man, it's already starting to wake up, bro. Oh, next chapter it starts. Next chapter it starts again, bro. Next chapter it starts again. Flag nerds. So it's about to go now next chapter, no question. Again, because now, now I'm pretty sure they're gonna relay it to everybody. But I know that Toko herself is gonna be searching for this ring. Toko's gonna be searching for the ring, and of course Hide as well. And it's all amazing how both of them are together, man. Like they don't need the rest of the army, man. They're just together. and one of the eyes wakes up. Like, it's time, bro. It's time. It means next chapter is about to go down. Next chapter starts the final part of this series, or at least of Re. Holy flag darts, man. Man, I at first whenever I saw Hide, I was like, nah, he's trolling. But yeah, that's right. He was burned. From what I can recall, because it's been a while since I've read the original series. So my memory's not really working for me, but I believe that's what it is. But finally actually getting to see him without the mask was cool. That was really nice. Oh man, and then the conversation between Kimi and Nishiki, that was goat. That was some good stuff. I really enjoyed that. Just from an emotional value standpoint, man, that was great. Man, Patoka's in there, she's gonna save her man. I love the end of the last chapter, man, of 150, where Soko's like, man, screw pride. The hell? And they all throw their masks up in the air, and now they're all working together, ghouls and humans, man, alongside. And I love what Kimi said. It's like, that was a man that became a ghoul, but he was originally human. That right there is a man. That is a human being that turned into that. And then what they were saying over there in the to Yuri about, if I'm not mistaken, what they did to the previous, no, at the beginning of the chapter, they were talking about what they did to the previous flipping thing, that the last time something like this happened, with the Underground King, and how they went out to stop that, and then with whenever we got back to it later on, talking about how all this connected to the One-Eyed King of the Washu, and because Kaneki has Washu blood in him, and that's just crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm looking forward to seeing where all this leads, and all the revelations are gonna come out of it and whatnot. But it's amazing. Oh man, and Amon, bro, my boy Amon had to lay the smacketh down upon them. He said, "Ghouls? Taking out ghouls? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? No, nah." That my boy pulled it out straight out of the book and said, "This right here is what we do." That was nice, man. That was nice. Really nice character moments. Suzuya had a really nice character moment as well. Coming into himself, because with Shinohara gone, we have noticed that he always says that's what Shinohara would do. That's what Shinohara would do. Marude was like, yo, man, you gotta live for yourself, bro. You gotta stop saying that. You gotta be who you are. Stop saying all that stuff, man. You gotta get over it. You gotta get over it, and you gotta become your own man. You gotta have your own opinions, your own thoughts. Think about what you would do. And then Jutsu comes out and says that. That was sick. That was nice. Overall, man, two nice chapters. We'll see when I'm gonna be able to do the next chapter of Tokyo Ghoul Re. The next semester is not gonna start for a couple weeks, so hopefully I'll be here next week. But if not, I kind of like doing these in doubles, man. I'm not gonna lie, reading the series in more than just one chapter. But we'll see what happens, man. You guys are an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys said about these two chapters, and I'll see you guys next time, man. Now we're gonna see them search for a ring inside this massive body, so that should be fun. That should be a lot of fun. Shout out to Hide and Toko. That was awesome seeing them together. Because those are the two people closest to Kaneki, man. I wonder how they're gonna do it. Like, I wonder how I know that they're gonna be able to do it eventually, but I wonder how Ishida's gonna go about all of this. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, man. Just it's insane to me how, like, everything that this series has been building on since the beginning until now is like all coming into fruition. It's crazy. Looking forward to seeing more.